really need to get some lights on this tree. But I just want to sit here and read. I'm not very far into this, but I think I like it. I do. So the synopsis on the, this on the inside flap tells you right away that this main character, Liz, is returning to her hometown, which is pretty racist. She's the only, well, she was one of two, like, black girls in their high school. I think it's a pretty segregated town, which I get. I feel that way about where we live sometimes. Like, people love to say how diverse it is, but if you look at the, like, population dispersal and, like, who lives where, okay. Anyway, she's returning home to this place that she hates, that she has traumatic memories from, for her best friend's wedding. Best friend is white, the groom is black, and they have a mixed daughter. And we know from that book synopsis on the flap that the daughter gets taken from the wedding into the woods, and this town has a history of black girls being murdered in the woods. So that's the setup. The book opens with a character, a girl, being murdered in the woods and found later with her chest cavity open and her heart missing. And then you get, like, a police statement saying, like, she fell in the woods and died accidentally, and the condition of her body is due to animal activity, which is sus. And then, so that's like the prologue from 1985. Then it jumps to 2017, and we get Liz returning home for the wedding. 5-6 chapters of that. We get to see her interact with her friend's daughter. And so it's weird, like, knowing something really bad is going to happen to this young girl who we're getting to know. It's almost like I wish, like, she was just, like, mentioned and, like, we couldn't become attached to her. So that's kind of intense. So yeah, that's weird. And now I just got to another story about a girl. Now this is, I said Liz was one of two black girls in her high school. So that other girl from her class, we jump back to 2002 when she was murdered in the woods. And we got her story. And as you're reading that one, it's told in first person, but like a sneaky first person. You're reading it and it seems third person, telling this other girl's story, Keisha, telling her story, kind of her position in the school and her take on, like, her role as a black girl in the school and what makes her different from Liz, the main character, and how her life at home and her life at school, like, play off of each other. And so it seems like third person, but then you get, like, a I thrown in there. And then at the very end, again, is someone saying, like, oh, she changed how I think. You're like, who is talking? Is this the murderer? The wedding scene also introduces a lot of characters that are very racist. The bride's family is very much against the wedding because they're racist. They love their granddaughter, but they are not fond of the idea of having a black son-in-law kind of thing. And the bride's brother is pretty creepy. So I want to believe he's the murderer, but it seems way too early. Like, I'm within 50 pages here. It seems way too early to have that figured out. So I'm invested. But we gotta light this tree. So I'm gonna I have Pandora Christmas radio that I put on my TV, and I'm gonna do the tree now. Then I have a lunch date. I had a dinner date last night, a dinner meeting, and now I'm gonna do lunch. Like, I've been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now Tuesday working volunteer work for this baseball team. Like, who am I? What is this? But I'm happy to help. Okay. Bye. The time is now 2 p.m. Is the tree lit? Nope. Am I dressed? Nope. All of our plans got canceled for today, so I have stayed in pajamas. Had to do some typing up of some meeting notes from last night and send those over. But really have just been on the lazy side. Did some schoolwork with the kids. Good news, the light's light, so we'll do that now. And then the kids have basketball this evening. And I have other crafting stuff to do on behalf of Oliver's baseball team. So if I get to that today, I will show you what I'm up to also. And fingers crossed, I can get the lights on this tree without having to pull it out. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard, but that's just a whole extra step. I'm probably going to make it harder for myself by refusing to move the tree to light it, but what if I could leave it there and it works? That's what we're hoping for. I guess I'll let you know how it goes. I thought that was too easy. This is a string of lights I start the tree with, because it lights, except for this batch. So see, in the past, I have zip tied it, and what I'll do is start the tree with this, and then just hide it, so this little clump of dead bulbs stays in the back of the tree. Because why would I go buy another strand of lights, like I tell myself to do every year? And all that's left at this point, because it's the 6th of December, so it's late in the Christmas season apparently, retail-wise, are bright white Christmas lights, and I want warm lights. Who wants the brights? I don't get it. Who wants bright white? It's not cozy. Not cozy.